These embellished style dresses are so popular with old Polly, and if you guys have seen my last video on the Artizan collection, then you'll understand why. And so with my birthday coming up and us being in the festive season, I have so many events that I need dresses for, so I thought I would try a few more styles from this collection. So the first dress we'll start with is actually the dress that I have on, because I think I've got the most to say about this dress. This dress is called the Saint Germain, and I picked it up in a size 12. And I noticed when I was ordering that some of the dresses come in different cup sizes, which I'm not 100% sure of when they introduced this option, but it definitely wasn't there the last time. So between my last order and this one, it has come up. So I thought that I would try it. I'm not particularly busty, but I do get quite a few comments from you guys around what bust size I am, or whether I think it might be suitable for particular bust sizes. So I thought I would try out the plus size just to see how I'd get on. And I don't know if you guys can tell from what you can see here, but it's too big. Now, that is actually not a problem for me, because my main concern about this dress was the length and the sleeves. Those are the two issues that I thought that I would have. And I thought I would order the plus cup so that I could share with you guys what the fit is actually like. I usually wear a 36, 30, depending on the bra, a 34 or a 36D. And I do have babies, so I have breastfed. So I would say that my bust is not the fullest bust. Actually, before kids, I didn't have the most fullest bust. They don't sit as high as they probably could do, which I actually don't mind. But I'm sharing that with you guys to use as a reference. If you are any smaller than a D, then just go with the regular cup. Outside of that, this dress was actually a really nice surprise. I am 6 foot, I am quite tall, so I expected it to be too short. I knew that there'd be a bit of stretch in it, but I didn't actually expect it to be as generous as it is. I absolutely love these sleeves. These sleeves don't look like they stretch at all, especially with all of this embellishment on it. But actually they are quite stretchy, and they're actually very, very comfortable. If you guys can name me another embellished sleeved anything that is comfortable, then let me know down in the comments, but I've never met one. It does have like a slit here. The length is pretty good as well, bearing in mind that I'm 6 foot, I've got really long arms. There is a zip up the back. I was able to get this on really, really easily. There is ruching around the middle that is actually more malleable in real life than it looks as well. So you're able to kind of move the meshing around and have more ruching in different areas that you want it to and stuff like that. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I don't have a bra. I don't think that you could really wear a bra with this because of this little gap here. You'd probably see the band. These cups are actually molded, so I don't think, as long as you are able to get a cup that suits you, then I don't think you actually need to put a bra on. It does have like a tie at the neck, which is pretty sweet. It kind of holds this bit together, and there is what I could only describe as like rubber. You know when they put trimmings on clothing so that it kind of sticks to your skin so it doesn't move? So it has that at the two sides here, which I actually think it needs. If the tie at the top gets loose, then these sleeves kind of fall to the side. So definitely happy to see this extra addition. If this particular style is what you have your heart set on, then I definitely don't think you'd be disappointed by picking it up. The next dress I have is a Chelsea, and I actually was going to pick this up in my first order the first time I tried out this collection, because I really like the way that the split looks. But I tried on the Cowl dress that had the split too, and I thought I'd go with the longer dress because I know I'm taking serious risks picking up a high split and a mini. But since I've tried on that Cowl dress and I really enjoyed the fit of that dress, I thought I would try this one, and I picked it up in this ivory colour because I really enjoy white and blacks, as you guys will see from this haul, for birthdays, for occasions. I really enjoy it, so I thought I'd try out these two colorways. And actually I'm pleasantly surprised by this dress. I don't think it works for me, but I think if you are any shorter than me, so if you are anywhere up to, I would say like 5'9", then I think that this dress would be a really good option. It does have a split at the side, so when I first put it on, I was a bit concerned because it felt a bit tight. but I realized soon after that it had a zip up the side. So if you just unzip the side, then it's easy enough to get into. What I struggled with this dress is the length of the body. So there is a bodysuit that sits on the inside of the dress. It's a full body though. So in some of the other styles, it's just like a knicker insert. But for this one, the bodysuit that sits inside goes all the way over your shoulders. So if you are somebody who is quite tall or someone who has a longer torso, you might feel a bit of pulling at the crotch. And that is the issue that I have. I generally don't have a very long torso. I'm pretty much all leg, but I still felt when I was pulling the dress over my shoulders that it was kind of squeezing in the middle a bit. And I'm not sure how comfortable I would be wearing it for a prolonged period of time. The knicker insert does have a buckle, so you can open it. So going to the bathroom wouldn't entirely be a problem. If you wanted to, I guess you could wear it unsnapped, but the bottom half of the dress is actually quite sheer. So you probably are going to want something covering your bum, because otherwise it's all going to be outside, right? So you need a knicker, you need a knicker or some kind of coverage on your bum. And so I think you'd probably have to have this done up. I do really like the way it plunges in the middle. I, of course, love all of the embellishment, and the way that the sleeve fits is really, really nice. What I noticed as well is that at the slip, it does have what I can only describe as a slip. Because the embellished part is quite sheer, then it's got a slip-like piece in between, and then it's got the knicker body thing after that. I actually felt a bit more covered at the hip than I expected. I felt like this super high split, I would just feel like my fan is outside. At any point, I'm just going to flash someone. But I didn't feel like that at all. I actually felt quite comfortable. I'm not the most modest person. I guess if you are maybe more modest than me, you might feel a bit uncomfortable. But for me, the pulling of the body and actually the length of it as well will just not really work for me, unfortunately. So I picked up this off-white embellished cowl neck dress called the Verbier. I picked it up in a size 12 too. I picked them all up in a size 12 actually. And what I really liked about this dress was the cowl neck. And I do like a strapless. So I thought strapless cowl neck, it is definitely a bit of me. I thought that I would really like it. I do really like it. However, it's not my favourite. My main concern about this dress when I ordered was, not concern, my main reservation about this dress would be whether I'd like this split. Trying it on, the split's fine, don't mind it, it's not too high, I don't feel uncomfortable. This dress actually feels extremely generous. Again, I haven't really tried many of Opoly's dresses since I've lost a bit more weight, so it might be a me thing, but actually from some of the reviews that I see, they have kind of mentioned it as well, that actually a size down would have been okay too. I feel as though this dress was super generous around the middle, which I can appreciate, right? I didn't feel uncomfortable. I felt as though if I was going to dinner or anything like that, I wouldn't feel like I'm busting out or anything like that. But I think that a size down would have been okay as well, especially at the bust. I did not try this on with a bra, so maybe with a bra inside, maybe it would have felt a bit more, I would have felt a bit more supported, but I did feel that it wasn't holding me in as much as I would have liked. It might be worth trying the size down, maybe order both sizes and then compare. I think that would be a good idea. I don't particularly love this dress in this colour, and that is because I did actually order the shorter version in the black and I prefer the black. But outside of that, this is a very nice dress. If you guys look at the model, that's what I wanted it to do to my boobs. But maybe it's just that I need a bra. Also on the website, this one gets a 4.8. So definitely, I think the other two styles are a bit better than this one. So next, because again, I'm going back and forth about, do I want short? Do I want long? I'm not really sure. So I picked up the strapless style, but in the shorter version, which I thought if I wanted to be a bit more daring, then the shorter version would be better. I have definitely concluded that I prefer the black. So this one's called the Basil and it's £85 and it gets a 4.9 from everybody on the on the website as well. I really like this dress. My only issue is the length, which was very sad for me because I actually really like this one. I think that this embellished style looks very nice in black. It does have the cowl neck, but as you can see, it's very itty bitty. in the length. There's not much length to it, right? That's all there is. And although this dress is stretchy, like the dress with the short dress with the slit, this dress comes with a underlay in it that is not stretchy, so you can see it on the inside, which of course is very nice, and the embellishment is sheer, so I'm going to guess that they needed to put some kind of underlay in it in order to stop it from being sheer all over. But because of that, I can't really put it down. So if you are quite tall, this seems to be like a message, a height message for everybody. If you're any taller than 5'9", then you might have some struggles with the length. Outside of that, I think this might have actually even been my front runner for this video, because I really like the style. I think I prefer this kind of cowl neck style with the shorter length. I think this is kind of giving like little black dress energy. I actually really like this dress. I just have a PSA about the length. So I ordered another dress that actually is not from this collection, but I thought I would share it with you guys anyway because it is from their holiday collection. So I picked up this red bow dress. They have quite a few dresses with bows on, and if you guys have seen some of my other videos, you might have noticed that I do have quite a similar bow dress that I picked up from Meshki that I am absolutely in love with. I love that dress. So when I saw this dress, I thought that might be a nice play on the Meshki dress, because I know I love the Meshki dress, so of course maybe I'd love a different version of it too. But unfortunately it didn't work for me, guys. It didn't. I picked up this dress in the burgundy, and you can see that again there isn't much of it. It is a very beautiful dress. I love this dark deep red color. I really like the bow detailing. It's definitely a bit of me. I definitely love the style of it. Even the plunge at the front, I love that. It does have like a tie at the back, but there is absolutely no stretch in this dress at all. It's like minor stretch. There's no stretch. I'm gonna see what rating it got online. So this dress is called the Vivana, and I mean, come on, the model looks absolutely stunning. There aren't any reviews on it yet, but my advice would be to go up a size. I do have an issue with the length, which I can never really blame brands for, because I know that I sit outside of what is average for a woman's height. But for me, because it is short, the moment I pulled it up at my hip and I felt that it was a bit snug, I knew it was over. Because if I haven't even got it all over my bum and it's already feeling a bit snug, then I know it's not really going to work for me. And to be honest, I just wasn't comfortable. I kind of need there to be, especially in a mini, I need there to be at least a little bit of give, just so that when I'm sitting down or moving around that I'm not feeling super self-conscious about it coming up. I was also able to shop Opoly with a discount code that I found online. So if it's still working, I will put it down in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.